gotta elevate, elevate. Some people never change, never elevate. So strange, never growing, stay the same. I can't be around you, gotta rearrange. Rearrange the player, but you ain't for the mission, you a fake dude. We be hot, you tryna stay cool. You forgetting where you at, you got ungrateful.
Last night was so amazing.
Hell yeah, it was. What's up, Bruce?
You going for round number 2?
You know it.
Brought to you by Blue Chew. Chew it and do it.
Hey, that's our sponsor, Blue Chew. You know, y'all definitely go get one. I'll be getting some supplies in very soon, so y'all hit my inbox up. Well, this is the Show Elijah podcast, the Gentleman's Night edition. Here's one of my co-hosts right here. Introduce yourself.
It's Kelly Gibson here, man, your neighborhood politician, man, Shabby representative. Man, we're going to bring it to you real uncut and raw.
Real uncut and raw. We got another, coming in. He probably coming in a little late, so he'll be in. So we can go ahead and say the topic is the importance of having a male or a father figure around young men. Ooh, y'all men, y'all need to come on in here because y'all need to listen to this. You know, I'm gonna just, before we start the video, since it's your topic, what made you pick that topic?
Well, I just think right now, man, in the climate that we're in, especially in this election cycle, we have to understand, man, what manhood looks like and what an actual example of what a man truly does as far as being a father figure or a father themselves. Because a lot of boys, whether it be young boys, teenagers, or even grown men, they truly don't know how to be men.
Ooh, yeah.
And I think right now for our discussion for us, I mean, this, politics pick each other's brain, just to understand that, because everybody don't see manhood, fatherhood, or brotherhood, or just being a man the same way.
Right.
And right now we're in a climax in life where it's pinnacle, man, to understand to understand roles, and that's why I say that. That's why it's important right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
With that right there, man, we gotta get a bomb drop for that one, man. Gotta get a.
All right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta get a bomb drop. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like we just gotta get around it. We gotta get around it, y'all. You know, men, y'all need to step up and be there for your children, man.
Yeah, for sure,
for sure. Especially for your daughters and your sons.
Yes.
But for this particular one, we're talking about young men.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, yes, the mother nurtures and everything for that child until that, but we give them the structure and that hard love that it really needs to do to travel through life.
Right.
So with that, we're gonna go ahead with the first video.
All right.
How important is the role of a father in the upbringing of a son?
God, it's extremely important. It's extremely important, especially with a son. It is extremely important. I mean, there's stats out there. The National Center of Health Statistics reports that if you grow up in a fatherless home as a boy, you have a 60% chance of committing suicide, a 75% chance of becoming a drug addict, and a 90% chance of going to prison. It's absolutely it's crazy.
Wow.
It's bizarre. It's a real problem because fathers are basically who shape your values as a man. Mm-hmm. And if you don't have that masculine influence that early in your life, then, you end up in a situation like I did. I didn't have a disciplinarian around.
Hey.
That's powerful there. That's
powerful there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Basically just showing you like the male father is a vital part in this engine.
Right.
A very vital part in this engine.
Right.
And so I feel like because I'm a prime example, you know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up with my father, biological father, but I had my grandfather and
Right.
all 7 his brothers. You know,
Right. Yeah.
so I wouldn't know anything to what I know today if it wasn't for them. So what they taught me, I just enhanced it through what life and experiences.
Right. Yeah. For me, I grew up. My father still alive, and my parents still married almost 60 years. And my father had 6 other brothers, so it was 7 men, but most of them were married. So this whole thing of like married, don't take care of your kids, this whole thing that men don't do what they're supposed to do. I didn't see that growing up.
Gotcha.
So I didn't see men not take care of their children. I didn't see women be combative or not really listen. I didn't see that. So now, like what's going on now is like, okay, it's so different that it's really mind-boggling because I know what I saw, what worked. And what's going on now, you got children and young adults or men that don't know how to deal with their emotions. Like men teach men how to process their anger. Men teach you how to be how to deal with your emotions. Because I'm saying, if you just watch a woman deal with her emotions, then you start dealing with your emotions like she does. And that's not how it's supposed to be.
Right.
Same way that here you are, a 15-year-old boy, you still sitting down and pissing on the toilet. Man, I saw some crazy stuff, man. I'm telling you, Jay, I saw some crazy stuff, man. And I couldn't say nothing because it would come up with some pedophile shit. So I was at a basketball game during basketball season. 2 teenage boys, man, was in the bathroom at the urinal, stand-up urinal, had their hands pulled all the way down to the ankles like they little kids. Peeing. You know what I'm saying? Urinating. And I'm saying, I can't send them because then I look like the pedophile or some type of child molester. Because I'm like, hey, man, y'all not 6 or 7 years old for one. Second, like you in an open space with your ass and shit out. You know what I'm saying?
My 4-year-old do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now a 4-year-old, fine, that's 4 years old. But not a 15 or 16-year-old.
Nah.
So what I'm saying, that part right there, somebody as a man didn't have that time, you know what I'm saying, to come in and say, that's not what you should be doing in public, first and foremost. And this is how, even as simple stuff, this is use the bathroom. Right. You know what I'm saying? And in public, we're talking about, 5 or 10,000 people. You don't know, some of these people might be pervs, You know what I'm saying? You don't know what people think or what's on their mind or what demonic thoughts they have, what they're having. You know what I'm saying? And that was crazy to me. Yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah, it's for something like that, and you 16, 17 years old, you should know how to unzip your pants and come through there and urinate. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like literally, your pants are set up how you supposed to use the bathroom as a man. Your underwear and your it's set up the way you're supposed to use it.
And if you got some jogging pants on, you just put,
that's what I'm saying. Like someone's like literally, if you ain't even like mimicking somebody else, that should have not happened. I shouldn't have seen that. And of course, you can't say nothing. Because why are you looking at his ass? Why are you looking, all the goofy stuff is going to happen. So no, you just got to go.
When I go use the bathroom, I take Junior because he got his own little toy too. You know what I'm saying? I go take him back there. He watches me how I do it. Lift the seat up, lift the other seat up.
There you go. Yeah.
And so he's starting to do that now too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Lift it up, flush his little stool and go. Wash his hands and go.
Right.
Now I started watching him. I started like when he'd just go to the bathroom by himself now.
Right.
He just go and I just have to look over, watch him just to see what he does.
Yeah, see what
he does exactly what I do.
Yeah. And people can say whatever. Just simple stuff like that is building blocks in manhood and being and knowing that that's what makes us different. Because a man, this is simple as using the bathroom does it different than a woman. They're a little different. And that right there alone lets you know 2 things. One, why we are different and why it's important to understand why we're different. You find what I'm saying?
I follow you.
Because I'm saying if you start to mimic somebody that don't have your same parts, you're gonna be embarrassed when you start getting around other people. And you definitely want that, but then because mama gonna go to the school and clock all the way out, be all emotional, and she's gonna lose her mind. You know, because that's all that she can go back to. Because that's what she thrives off. So if she don't thrill off rational thinking, she's always emotional. Think about most women in your life. If they get upset, they stay there. If they're angry, they stay there. A man, he get upset, get angry, you might not even know it. But if you do know it, it's gone in an instant.
Gone just like that. Got to.
Because I got other shit I got to do. I got other stuff I got to do. Other stuff I'm responsible for. I can't allow emotion to take over my thought process because I got responsibilities of stuff I need to do.
Right.
And I think, yeah.
And you say about emotion, you know, having that father figure, you know what I'm saying, it shows that boy, you know what I'm saying, to how to maneuver it, how to work through it, how to even you could be angry and still go do this job and not, you know what I'm saying, show it or not, you know what I'm saying, because women can still do the job, but they're going to show their emotion.
Right, absolutely. You can't make rational decisions being emotional. That's bottom line. Like you have to be in complete control of your emotions to make a rational decision. And if you can't do that, then the decision that you make is going to be based off emotion, meaning that it's going to be something that could be detrimental. 9 times out of 10, it is detrimental. Because once you come back and come down off at emotional high, man, I shouldn't even did that. Damn, I can't believe shit. I was too late now. Fuck it, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no end game or in between game once somebody already jumped off the mountain. They already jumped off the cliff, and they're not gonna be looking for forgiveness because they don't care. Because now, once I've done something, I don't care. I'm good. In that moment, I'm good. Right. But a man should never be there because once the man gets upset, get mad, then it turns violent.
And
that's where we at right now with these young guys. And our guys might be in your age. Yeah. Like we have no conflict resolution skills. We have no social skills. And all we want to do, we want to go through and decipher problems like mama. Well, she jump all the way out the window ready to talk, praise, scream, and holler. And no one's fighting anymore, so that's why we shoot.
Yeah. And see, don't get me wrong now. I'm gonna give praise up to most of the women, a lot of women out there who are raising boys.
Well, I can't say, and I wouldn't say all. So now that's the thing.
No, I won't say all.
And that's what I think, women. So because there's a saying, a hit dog don't holler. Mm-hmm. So hit dog meaning that if I'm not talking to you, I'm not talking to you.
Not talking to you.
I'm not talking to you.
And so I say that a lot to you because when I first started this whole podcast stuff, I'm telling you, I got so much flack.
I know you did. I know you did. I
done been called everything in the book, man. Like
I know you've been called a sexist, a fascist, narcissist. I know all that stuff. I know
all that. Man. You know what I'm saying? But my thing this here is, I'm giving out a message. If it does not apply to you, then shut the hell up. Don't worry about it.
Right.
You know, but you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm gonna give some praise to most of the women out there who are raising.
No, I got you. I got you.
They doing their thing, but even though they done their job, even though they got good boys, good men, that's good men for society, but it still doesn't compare if they have that male figure.
Right. Absolutely. They got to. You have to find somebody that's doing something that's productive that looks exactly like you.
Like you.
You got to, man. So I remember this. So like, you see behind me the science stuff.
Yeah.
When I started doing politics, whatever, man, like I won the primary, we're going to the general election, my second term, it's gonna work out. But I saw as a kid in church, E. Port Hatcher Jr., Landon Baptist Church. He was the 12th Ward Alderman, and then he ended up going to the state as a state representative. Man, as a little boy, I was like 10 years old, and I got opportunity to get on his nerves because, and my mother was like, "Man, stop! You're bothering him." He said, "No, my mother is bad." They said, "No, but no one asked me any of these things that Kelly is saying. Adults, children, nobody. Like, I wish people would do what he's doing at 10 years old." So I mean, that was a successful black man, had his own insurance company that rivaled State Farm and all that back in the day. All that, had his own insurance company. Had everything, own business. I'm talking about multi-million. I mean, a successful black man with a family, children, all that. Outside of my own father, I saw this. So I'm saying that right there let me know sky's the limit of what I could do, because I see a black man as an example that was willing to talk to me and give me game. Anything I wanted. I'm talking about anything I wanted. I'm talking about literally anything. And I like literally to the point where I felt like I was getting on his nerves. You follow what I'm saying? Because I was getting upset because I think sometimes even as a kid, you're like, man, maybe I am doing too much. You know what I'm saying? And right. I wasn't. It's just that when you're so excited when someone has took an interest in you and something that you really want to be a part of, that's something that could really be beneficial later in life, would end up happening now, even though that was 30, 40 years ago, it finally came into fruition now. That's what I'm saying. That male role model, that male influence was so. But for me, I'm saying that's a true life example. For me, I'm 50 years old as a 10-year-old boy. That's 40 years ago, man. I'm saying it's proof in the pudding. No one can tell me what should or should not be when I can give you documented evidence of how stuff really works. I got testimonials. We got proof. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with this second video, and we're gonna really talk about this second video right here.
Okay.
Good people. Want to speak on young men's experiences in leadership without a father figure. The first experience young men deal with is lack of confidence, lack of self-awareness. They don't believe in themselves when they are put in leadership positions and leadership roles because they don't have the encouragement or the intangibles that they need to be able to fulfill that leadership role. Another is authority resistance. They become resistant towards authority, people that's over them. Since they don't have a father figure in their life, they put in their mindset they feel as though they shouldn't have to listen to anyone or respect what anyone says because their guidance from a male leadership that they desire is not there. So it will be a little difficult for you to be able to pour within them. But it's not that difficult because first you have to understand that what they're going through, the resistance is not just towards you, it's towards this situation. And once you understand the situation, you could be able to unwind and be able to walk and build through that resistance, and you'll be able to build the relationship that you desire and fulfill. Your greatness or adversity and trauma, destroying the cycle start with you. Having a good people.
Oh man, that was hey. When I seen that video right there, man, that was like, okay, it made me think for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Because that right there, just the one thing right there is the confidence. Yeah. Confidence.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to, being against the whole authority.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, but you need a male figure for that boy.
Right.
To put that, instill that in him.
Right.
Right. And it's just me. I can't say, but it's just how I see it and how I see it. I know you have to have that to instill in the little boys and you have to start with them early. Right. Early.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. 3-4 years old. Absolutely.
3-4 years old.
Absolutely. Yeah. But once they know, man, look, easy. This happened to you, me and you, little boy. I know it happened to you because it happened to me. When the stove is on and your mama said that stove is hot. And your silly ass, because my silly ass did it. When I had your hand towards that stove, now you know it's hot now, boy, don't you?
And that's
it. Right then and there, know Did you ever touch that stove ever again? Absolutely not. I didn't even get around that stove. No.
Hey, I touched it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. But see, in that video, what was telling to me was when he was talking about the resistance. You know, this the thing of you just so confrontational because that's what you saw your mama do.
Yeah, mama did.
You didn't see your daddy just just go and argue with people. You know, if you had a father, so if you had a male figure, you didn't see that. You didn't see. Matter of fact, if you had big brothers, you didn't see your big brothers go out and just scream and holler and do stuff that way. That's not what men did in years past, or that men that they had that male person in their life or their house. So what the point, which man, he's crazy, man. This right here touch home for real, because being in leadership roles I got like files in the council and with most president of the union, you struggle because it's almost like buyer's remorse, because you're thinking that I'm here because of somebody else's sympathy, not because I deserve it. And that's been built into men because you've been broken down so far to the point where you don't feel like you're worth whatever it is. And like for me, I didn't never really feel like that way until I started hearing other people talk, and that started influencing my thought process. And I'm like, no, I wasn't raised that way. Right. You know, I raised, man, that I'm the king, man. You can do whatever you want to. Man, the man's I'm a man, you're a man's man. Your father's this, your grandfather's this. You can do this no matter what color you are. You know what I'm saying? Like in leadership, if you qualify, you can handle it, son. And that's same thing. And I talking to my father, I'll be 80 years old, you know, 80, 79, I'm gonna be 80 coming up. And man, one thing, man, he always says to this day, right now, I talked to him yesterday. He said, son, man, this is something that you always gotta listen to and learn and listen and remember. And he says, now, little boy, he used to say, you learn by doing. So meaning that, cause I said, what does that mean? You learn by doing? You're learning during the process of doing something, meaning that you got to go through it to learn it. If you got the tools what he gave me, the learning process is going to be easier by what you're doing in the process, if that makes sense.
I get you saying.
Yeah. So yeah. So when he said that, I was like, okay, I get it. Because if you got the tools and you're prepared to deal with whatever the task may be or whatever's going on in your life, even in this leadership role, because sometimes we're going to be deemed to put in leadership roles that we might not be prepared for. Because I would say this for you, because I'm saying besides your background, military and all that, I'm saying right now where you are is just that you're just scratching the surface of everything that you're gonna do. I mean, I ain't being no foreteller, no fortune cookie or nothing. I just mind the short time knowing you're just scratching the surface. And I'm saying, as far as like, even if right now what you're doing in the space that you are right now, man, if some open up, go ahead, go forward, go have it.
I'm gonna read this comment real quick. Hey, Ebony. Hey, that's Ebony. She's part of the
okay,
podcast.
what's Ebony? What's up, Ebony? What's Ebony? Flo? So is it Flo? Is it Flo? She call herself Flo?
No, she called herself Miss Shug.
Miss Shug, okay.
Her comment, do you think some men fear failing their sons? Not making excuses. I just wonder if that can be a hindrance factor.
Do men absolutely men fear failing their sons. I mean, yes. If you're truly trying to do the right thing, absolutely. Yeah. There's a fear factor of failing. Yeah. But you got to keep pushing.
I have a fear of failing my son. No, I just try to do the best that I can. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Man, look, man, you know the Jim Pops hit me with. Man, look, Pops tell me this, and you can steal it. Do the best you can while you can. Yeah. While you can, meaning that as long as you breathing, do the best while you can. And man, that's powerful because that's all you can do.
All you can do.
That's all you can do is if you truly give your best effort to do the best you can. We ain't talking about shucking and jiving and trying to cut corners and whatever. If you truly got your child, you putting that time in, you putting that work in. You actually going to work or whatever your finance situation is, and you take care of your responsibility financially, emotionally, with stability and all those things. I mean, that's all you really can do. And that's all you can do because you can't expect the other person to do anything more than what they're going to do. You only can do your part.
Yeah. Let's drop all these claps for the men who out there actually doing what they're supposed to do.
Absolutely. Man, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because
man, give him applause.
It ain't easy. It ain't easy, you know what I'm saying? And I am proud of just so many men today are actually stepping up and doing what they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Ed, we got another comment for Ebony.
What we got? She got.
Right, just trying from the beginning, because you can climb and slip a mountain without the fall, a bump along the way.
Yeah, she right. I mean, yeah. That's right, because that's just like going up an escalator with no steps. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's just like picture an escalator with no steps, but you're going up. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it is.
Right.
You can't. I mean, like she said, you can't. And thing about it is, an escalator with no steps. You know what they have though? Handrails. So look, there ain't no steps, but man, I got them rails. I'm chugging. I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? So I think, man, that was powerful, haven't it? That
was good.
That was. Excuse me. Flow. I got used to that with flow. Yeah, but that's just the thing about it is. That's the part of I don't give up. You don't give up.
Don't give up.
We're not giving up. No matter how one-sided something gets, or how dark something gets, or how to the point where I want to give up, I can't, man. Right. He or she need me, man. He or she need me. He or she is really looking for me, like literally. Like your baby, I know, man. When it's time to get me, it's time to come get my. Hey, is he not excited? Come, daddy, excited.
Yeah,
you know, I'm excited.
Yeah,
and man, I'm just as excited. You know what I mean? I might be more excited than my. You know what I'm saying? I'm more excited.
I do. It be real. Oh man, I get my boy today.
I'm more excited. You know what I'm saying? And
get on like my nerves, but
yeah. And my thing is, they live with me, so it's not. You know, it's not a thing of I have to really, but I'm saying in the morning, waking them up. Are they sleep? I go in and look. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, what is, as far as it can't get back to the topic, like father figure are in that role or a father. Once you experience that. Because I'm saying, like, you didn't get it. You got it from your, you know what I'm saying, your grandfather and your uncles.
Yes.
But the difference is now, for you, which is different for me, is that you know what that feels like as a father. You follow what I'm saying?
I get you.
And I'm not, and you like, I'm not gonna pass this on. I will be crazy not to pass this on to my son to show him, like, okay, this happened for me, but I promise you, I got you all the way till we leave here together, this earth, till we leave.
Oh yeah.
Until we leave. Like I'm going to give you everything I did not get, because I didn't get it. You don't have to worry about none of that. Because I didn't get it.
And that's how I travel down. I don't want him ever to feel like that the whole. I'm 36 years old, but the whole I have in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because of someone didn't want me.
Right. See,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And think about it. What's so crazy about that is you have to reconcile in your own emotion with that.
Yeah.
And let's be clear. Let's keep it 100%. You might not never get over that.
I'm
Might not, I mean, I'm not telling you should or you shouldn't, but I'm telling you that in order for you to go forward with your own, you had to find a way to reconcile in your own thought process and in your heart how to deal with that. You follow what I'm saying? Because I ain't saying to forgiveness or have a conversation. I don't know what your situation is, but you're gonna have to find a way in your how you compartmentalize, in your brain of how to do that. You feel me? But luckily and blessed, I ain't had to really deal with that. But I've seen it happen so many times of people. This neighborhood, man, daddy wasn't this and that. Okay. Now, when we saying daddy wasn't this or that at 35, it's time to man up.
Trying to man up.
Time to man up. I might give you out. It's time to man up. What Evan say?
Ebony, we can see what Evan said. Right, Kelly. I feel like it's important to unlearn the trauma so you can feed the new lesson into your son. New beginnings are okay.
Absolutely. Yes.
What up, Steve? Hey, Steve?
Man, what's up, Steve? Where you at, Steve?
Hey.
What's up, bouncer? He's the bouncer. The light-skinned bouncer.
The light-skinned bouncer. You know what I'm saying? It's about, hey, Steve, the topic is about the importance of a male or a father figure around young men.
You want to bring Steve in, Jay?
Hey, Steve, you want to come on in?
Bring Steve on in.
Hey, come on in here, Steve.
Come on in, Steve. You healed up. Come on in.
Yeah, but I know the whole they can have on you, and the whole they can have on you is about the father without having a father. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Luckily, I had that father figure within my grandfather and his brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can stick to you, Steve. So luckily, I had that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just my whole thing is though I still want to have a conversation with my father. But I don't want him to come in and think he can tell me how to be the father because it ain't nothing you can tell me.
No. See, now that's conversation. Now, and I would say this, and I ain't telling you what to do. Let's be clear. I ain't telling you what to do. But I think that straight up that have y'all talked at all? I mean, I
have never spoken to this man a day in my life.
So but you know who he is and all that stuff. You know who he is?
I never met the man a day in my life.
Do you know who he is though?
I know his name.
Okay.
I have a brother on that side. You know what I'm saying? I got family that side of the family don't deal with me.
Okay. And so does your brother on your side, does he deal with you at all?
We speak every now and then through Facebook, but other than that, no.
Okay. Well, I think, man, I ain't gonna. I would, man, that's tough. I think, honestly, man, I would write down what is it that you really want from it before you even approach it. Write down, on paper. Write down on paper what is it that you're looking for out of this at the age that you are now, and then check off the boxes that way. Because first thing. Because you're gonna be angry because you're probably gonna get a silly ass excuse of, well, your mama this, or I was this, or whatever. And it might not be an excuse, it might be the truth. I don't know. You find what I'm saying? Because sometimes there even an excuse, there's the truth somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because I didn't know you had never I didn't know that.
Never.
Yeah. What happened?
She said she told me that.
She said, okay.
So I'm gonna give you something that happened.
Okay.
Graduate from high school, right?
Okay.
Of my graduation.
Okay.
You know, and what I'm about to say is still within the topic.
Okay, of course. Yeah. We talking about fathers and men. Yeah, we did something. Yeah.
I graduated from high school. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Of my graduation, my school was across the street from Dairy Queen. Across the street. So after we walked the stage and everything,
Mm-hmm.
me and my friends went to Dairy Queen.
Right.
So I was walking because it's double doors. I was walking into the Dairy Queen. All my friends went in before me. I was the last one to walk in.
Right.
And I opened it's a double door. So I opened the right side.
Right.
And there's a man that when I was walking, he like shoulder bumped me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, whatever. You know. And then I have my cousin Nisi, which my cousin Nisi is from my father's side.
Yeah.
My aunt Stella and her kid. They the only two people. That's the only people that claim me from that side. My aunt Stella.
Right.
And my cousin said, "You know who that was, right?" I said, "No, I'm about to punch the shit out of that motherfucker."
Right.
He said, "No, that's your daddy."
What?
I said, "What?" I ran. When he see me running, he ran. He took off and ran into his truck.
He took off running.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That stayed on. That's on top of where we at, man. That's hurtful, man. That's hurtful. Just hearing that. Oh man. And so
I didn't know I had a brother. I didn't know I had a brother on my daddy's side until freaking up the day of my graduation.
So you 18, 19 years old, you find you got a brother. Wow. So did you grow up the only child with your mother, or did you have the other siblings?
I grew up with my sisters.
Your sisters. Okay. Wow.
I grew up with my sisters.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep 100. In order for you to have closure, because it's gonna be an open wound in your mind till you leave her, till you get some type of maybe the explanation, but just like a conversation, you know what I'm saying, or something.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm 36 years old.
Yeah.
I know there's two sides of the story.
Mm-hmm.
But even me being 19 years old, you 19, 20, hell, you could at least say something to me.
Right, yeah, that was punk. That was a punk move. It was petty, man. Yeah. But then on the flip, I ain't playing devil's advocate. I'm playing the other side. Maybe it was an embarrassment. Maybe it was he just was not in a space to face whatever he did wrong. All right. You know what I'm saying? That or he just might have been, who knows really, because when there are two sides to stories, we only gonna get one side. Mama told you something. I know she told you something. And whatever that is, that's whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? You take it for what it is or not.
You know what I'm saying? But but the crazy part about it is like a few months ago, because I'm friends with my brother on Facebook, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the crazy part about it is, and I see that when I be throwing my reels up about just me doing my dancing and this stupid stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My brother he be commenting on there and liking it and stuff. So you know what I'm saying? And then I'm pretty sure he done show my grandmother from my father's side what I'm doing or what I look like or whatever. You know, because she don't like me at all.
Right.
You know? So, but like a couple months ago, I seen a picture with my brother, my grandmother, and my father.
Really?
Yep, this is the first time I ever seen.
So your grandma,
I ever seen what he looked like.
So his mama hasn't reached out. Your grandma haven't reached out either.
Oh, she can't stand me
because of your mother. It got because your mother. It can't be you. It's gotta be your mom. She don't know you. It's gotta be your mama.
Don't know me.
I mean, what else could it be? She don't even know who you are. She ain't had a conversation. There's no way that as a little boy you could have done something to make her not want to be around you. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But I would say this: if you're going to pursue that, I would definitely say get you a game plan of what you're really looking for out of it. That's what I would say.
I don't even know. I don't even know what I wouldn't even know for real.
But like Ebony said, it's gotta be your mother. It's gotta be. It's gotta be something there between. Who knows? It's gotta be. It's your mother. Whether she did something or not, it's got to be something that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Between them, because it can't be you. It can't be.
I don't give a damn. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't give a flying freaking if it is about my mother. I don't give a damn. I'm grown. Hell, when I turned 20 years old, when I turned 20 years old and went to the service. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So y'all see me. Y'all see me. I come home every blue moon. You know what I'm saying? And I was walking down the sidewalk one time, and I know what my grandmother looked like. She drove right past me.
Really?
Looked at my face and drove right. I was with some friends. Matter of fact, it was right after my first deployment. That was my first deployment. I came home for a couple of days. You know, went home for a couple of days after deployment, and yeah, you know.
Right.
But my thing is here, whatever it is, what it is. But like I said, that right there, when it comes to the father side, the male side, I'm not gonna allow my son to feel that type of thing because I know.
No, because you already know what that feels like, and he'll never feel that ever.
You won't.
He'll never feel that. Yeah. Even if you got to overcompensate, like even if someone say, "Hey man, Jay, you doing too much." So what? So what? I'm doing too much. So what? Because he'll never go through the experience I went through my whole life. Ever. Yeah.
Whatever it says, sometimes what you think you need, you'll find out it wasn't necessary. Everything happened for a reason. That is true.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
That's true.
That's true. But that hurt is still there though, and that emptiness is still there.
Yeah. So I won't. I'm not gonna let him feel that. I can't.
Yeah. But also we ain't gonna give nobody no satisfaction to show that they defeated me either.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what you're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? You're not. It's not the defeated, give up attitude. It's like, man, I'm a conqueror, man. Look, I got my little man, and we good, man, over here.
We good over here.
Yeah.
And then my son's mother is a hell of a mother.
Good.
We might not get along. We might be toxic towards each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to my child, there's no issues.
True.
You know what I'm saying? My own, and I'm not talking down about my son's mother or nothing like that. But I have noticed for the last, he's about to be 4 and all next month. Since he was about 2 and until now, I can tell the difference how he act when he's with her and he was with me.
Yeah. She's a little more lenient. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He gets a little babyfied, and you know what I'm saying. And then when he get here, it is a lot of times I feel like I have to counteract. I mean, it's something I probably can never stop. But,
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be like every time. It's gonna be like every time he come back home. Every time.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to deconstruct and reprogram every single time. Right. And that's fine though, because that's your boy. So you can do it. If you take that to the time that y'all both leave her, you can. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your child.
Right.
That's your son.
Yeah.
And
Right.
if people, man, this is the sad part. This will get real. That's the sad part, that if men really would do that, just take the time.
Take the time.
Take the time, man. Take the time, man. A man's baby mom, or ex-wife, a girlfriend, or whatever, man. Just put all that out the way, man. Just take the time, man, to figure out.
I'm about to say something.
Go ahead.
I'm about to say something, and
shoot.
this is towards men. You picked her.
Yeah.
You picked her. I gotta say the same thing. You picked her. But at the same, don't get me wrong. Some men there are some bitter baby mamas out there. I don't like the word baby mama because it's degrading.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there's some baby mothers out there that are just spiteful, vindictive, you know what I'm saying, petty, you know what I'm saying, because they might not be together anymore, or they just want to be nasty. But some men probably just don't want to deal with that, or some women try to hold their children and hold them as weapons. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like even that is hard. And I need men to listen to this. Listen to this real good. It might be hard. It might be stressful. It might just tear all your hair out. You might want to just break your own neck. But at the same time, eventually your child is going to get older.
Absolutely.
And your child is going to get older. And your child is going to see, are you trying to fight?
Yeah.
Even though we shouldn't have. Why do we have to fight?
Right.
Why do we have to fight to see our children? You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing is sometimes I feel like men use that as an excuse. And this is why I'm getting real with them is you might have a bitter baby mama. She might be this, she might be that. But guess what? That's what you chose. Guess what? You made a child. Guess what? It is time for you to step up. We got two, and now I'm going to the culture. It's too many black boys out here with not a father around here.
Yeah.
Too many.
Yeah.
It's too many.
Yeah.
And that's why we can go to this other video and this right here. And it's a good one.
Okay.
Dads be so tough and so strict, and all they want is better for them. They want to bring the best out of them. That's exactly why coaches are looked at as dads. Always. If they don't have that, that's why them kids, them single parent sons and all that, they are like this with them coaches. They'll do whatever the fuck the coach says. And the coach even call them son. Taking them home after practice, buying them food, you know what I'm saying? Helping them, hey, come out here and do this. Like I seen it in my high school. And at the same time, I realized I didn't need it. I'm already getting that at home. You know what I mean? And that's why you be like, I ain't kissing no ass, nigga. Like that shit helps. God, you like, I ain't kissing no ass. I don't need that. I don't need your rides, nigga. I don't need your fucking food, nigga. My dad about to pull up in a Lex and pick, you know what I mean? You need that. You get into it with an older man, who you gonna call? You gonna feel you gotta take some shit out yourself. You're so fucking emotional. Now you gotta go get a gun and shoot the motherfucker. And meanwhile, you can just call your dad. Hey, dad, this nigga was doing it. Who? What? Where is he at? Who is he? This nigga, a grown man coming like, yo. Dads are important, period. Dads are very important, especially when it comes to kids, man. Sons and daughters equally. Because the dads be...
Yeah.
He right.
He's right.
Especially, man, that's what I'm sick of, man. I coach all type of little league sports, man. And he right, man, far as you dealing with, man, all type of children, man. I did that for a long time. And you never did see fathers. You didn't even see the mamas even fit out to the permission slip forms to get these kids to even play. Like, literally, I got to go to these people's houses, man, and get these forms filled out. The mama's so lazy. Like, your son been practicing with us, like, a whole month. I don't know where that nigga been at. Sure. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you sign this waiver, sign this phone so he can play.
Right.
But I ain't going to be taking it back and forth. I said, look, I've been picking him up, so, it is what it is. But he's right about that. But he's also right about this because also my experience, too. And when your father is taking you and picking you up and taking you to stuff.
Yeah.
And you got the coach that's, trying to be the father type, whatever, and coach, mentor all together.
Mm-hmm.
You do feel that in your own spirit. You feel it like, man, nigga, my daddy's over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My daddy's right there, man. My father over, you know what I'm saying? So I get that too. But I also get what he was saying that them young boys need that. Man, you don't know how many kids, man, success stories. Man, Coach K, man, I don't get all emotional shit, man. Little boy, man, said, man, you saved my life. I was like, man, nigga, I said, dude, what you talking about saved your life? So I had to keep it light because I was choking up. You know what I'm saying? I start crying for the little boy. Well, he's a grown man now. And I can remember what it was, man. He was getting ready to go with these people, man. It was on news and everything to do some goofy shit, man. Two of his friends had got killed. Mm-hmm. I picked him up to take him to practice. 12-year-old boy, 12-year-old little boy. He wasn't no grown man, 12-year-old little boy. And I picked him up to take him to practice. But if I wouldn't have picked him up, he'd have been there and he'd probably either penitentiary or dead.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, so I'm saying is that, so like, when he said that, and like he was crying, like he was crying, saying that I saved his life to the point where I was there with him. And I was like, nah, man, toughen up, nigga, toughen up. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you can't, you know what I'm saying? I want to go with him, but the importance of, man, look, this ain't pat myself on the back, but that is a true story of something what these young men, they need, man. They got that. you got to have somebody, man. Okay, dealing with emotion, which things a little bit.
Okay.
So you deal with emotions, and little boys are dealing with emotions, and they become teenagers, and now they mad, and mama's screaming and hollering, they just staying inside the house, and like right now we see soft little boys or the sweet little boys, homosexual, whatever.
Right.
I don't believe all these little boys are gay. I don't think they don't. I think they have got to a point in their house, heterosexual boys, that they've been around so many toxic, negative situations with women that they can't stand women.
Women can't stand
So,
women.
and they're not really attracted to a man, but they've been around women, sit down and pee, do all this other goofy stuff, and now I can't stand a woman. So all it takes is just a little finessing for you to move over to this side.
Pink Panther.
What's up, the Pink Panther himself?
You hold up. You muted down. Hold up. You unmute now. Go ahead.
Nice to muted.
You unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself, Steve. There you go.
We got action. We got action.
We got CTMU now lost.
Man, what it do? What it do?
Hold up. What's that?
What y'all
talking about, man?
What's y'all man say real fast? Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Steve. What you say, Steve?
I said, man, what y'all talking about, man? Let me chime in real quick.
Well, the topic is about the importance of having a male or father figures around young men.
Oh, hell yeah, that's mandatory, yo.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's mandatory. And this is why I say it's mandatory. A woman can only do but so much.
Yeah.
She can raise them to be respectful. She can raise them to treat women the right way, be a certain type of way. But there's things that a woman can't do, just like a man can't raise a girl like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's got to be both parties. It can't just be a man trying to be a father or the woman don't want him because it didn't work out. It takes two, man. Sometimes you have to remove yourself from the situation and think about the kid.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because, and I'm going to speak from experience, man. Growing up, man, the lifestyle that I live, bro, I made a whole lot of bad decisions, you know what I'm saying? Because I lost kids when I had death of kids. It did something to me because I was afraid to be around my other kids. So what it did was it caused us to have bad relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing that my kids did. It was the decisions that I made. And we as men have to first take accountability for our actions. Even though we may not like that mother, shit might be foul, whatever. It's not on them kids, bro.
No, absolutely not.
Man. You got to still, regardless, man. I'm gonna say this, man. I wish that I could do a lot of things that I did differently, because I would have me and my kids. We got a relationship, but we would have a better relationship.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So really, a do-over. You wish you had a do-over for a lot of stuff.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is this, man. I done took my kids and I apologize to them for my actions. I took accountability and responsibility for the things that I did. And I let each one of my kids know, you know what I'm saying, I can't change the past. I apologize for it, but all I can do is try to make the future better for us.
Right.
And for my boys, I can still, you know what I'm saying, they grown up, man. I can honestly say, man, my kid's mother has done great jobs with my boys, man. They well respected. They got shit going on in their life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They productive. They ain't no fucking hellion like I was.
Yeah.
And I tell my boys all the time, I said, don't be like me, be better than me.
Yeah.
You want to do something for me, be better than I was.
Right. So answer me this, Steve. So you being a hellion or being, off the chain by you not having your father, right?
Yeah, my father wasn't there, but I had a stepfather. I had a stepfather that, you know what I'm saying, he was there, then he was gone, but he was there. But when he was there, man, it was structure.
Yeah.
We had structure, you know what I mean? He has zero tolerance. But I gotta give most of the credit, like real talk, I gotta give most of the credit to my Uncle George, man. You know what I'm saying?
George. Yeah, Uncle George, everybody's uncle.
Yeah, he stepped up. He stepped up, man, when he didn't have to.
Yeah.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? He gave up his career, his basketball career for me and my brother. You know what I'm saying? And he did the best that he could.
Yeah.
But I still chose my own path. My brother chose his path. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He went to the NBA.
Yeah.
Right.
I went to the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I chose the street. You know, when I lost my kids, my sister got killed, and
Yeah.
I lost a lot of family members. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what love was.
Yeah.
I was searching for it.
Yeah.
Because everything that I loved and that I felt was loving me was gone.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I went to the streets,
Oh, I don't know what happened. But wait till he come back in.
the homies in the streets,
Oh, he's
they showed me love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it was good or bad, I got that love.
right. I'm gonna read Charmaine comment right quick. It said a lot of men be hood in the streets tough. Do men ever see it the mother's protection protecting the kids from infection, and men are wild boys who aren't good influence even though they picked them?
Well, let me talk to that one. So yeah, I get you, man. That makes sense. Even though they picked them, they that's mother's natural instinct to protect, and that's just natural.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what's getting lost in that is if the man is not that way. A lot of times when a man is not that way, he's not given the opportunity to do what he needs to do in a situation becomes toxic between the man and the woman. Now, if the man is already out in the street, off the chain, you know, doing whatever, putting your life in danger, putting your kids' life in danger, keep that nigga away. Keep that nigga away from it. It is what it is.
It's
You know
what
what I'm
it
saying?
is.
You know what I'm saying? So I agree. I can agree with that. But I'm saying I'm looking at people that are honestly in the situation, are trying to do it the right way, and looking at the balance. Because if you're not like in a situation where you're in a relationship, you just got shared custody. She got the baby, you got the baby. He gonna be over here, he gonna be over there, she gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of understanding to get to a common goal of how we're gonna do things, you know. Whatever you say.
And what Ebony said, there is a difference. There is a difference between protecting them and treating them like they're men.
There we go.
Big facts.
There you go, Ebony. There you go, Ebony. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Ebony.
Give it applause.
Ebony.
Yeah. There you go.
She shot that shit down.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's it, Ebony. That's it.
That's it right there, Ebony.
Because that goes in to women start dating their sons.
Dating their sons.
They do everything they do with their son besides having sex with them and treat them like that's their man.
Hey, man.
Oh,
Ebony, you about to start some shit, Ebony.
You gotta start some stuff, Ebony. We winding down. You finna get us out of here. We winding down.
But yeah, man. Just it's we are. This is my thing. Here is. I congratulate mothers that did what they did.
Right. Absolutely.
But do you realize? I'm gonna see if you know this. What is the most celebrated holiday?
Mother's Day. Besides Christmas.
Christmas is number one.
Yeah.
Mother's Day is second.
Yeah.
Do you know what Father's Day? What number Father's Day is?
Man, I think I saw somewhere like we been having Flag Day or something. Yeah, but have Flag Day or something. Yeah.
Do you realize Halloween is more celebrated than Father's Day?
I can see it. We don't even want to get with the big piece of chicken. We can't get the big piece of chicken.
Ebony said, right, because you can't raise them to try to be men, and the mothers want them.
Yeah, the man and mother want. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's true, Ebony.
Man, so
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy, man. We behind flag. Father's Day is behind Flag Day.
Yeah, they don't really celebrate Father's Day like that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
They don't. Society don't put the effort and the whole meaning for like how they do Mother's Day. Excuse me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It be all kinds of commercials, all kinds of cars and gifts and stuff that we put out there to be promote Mother's Day, but they don't do the same thing for fathers. They don't. Yeah. And I feel like they should.
They should.
Don't get me wrong. Mothers are of vital importance in a child's life, but we are too.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's equal. It's equal. No one is more important. You need the mother and you need the father. You need both of them to become complete. You need both children. You need both parents to have the perfect. Now I want to say perfect because no one's perfect.
No perfect.
A good person or product for society.
Right. You're right. Yeah.
But we have reached our limit, y'all. Hey, this was a good. We even had a Pink Panther come in, y'all.
Yeah, we had the Pink Panther come in.
Pink Panther come in, y'all.
So are you gonna close them out? You gonna close us out?
Yeah, I'm gonna close. No. I need my good. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, close it out. See what you got.
Man, so look, man, I look at it this way, man. This has been insightful, respectful monologue. We had a couple of sisters come in to give us their opinions, their insights on manhood, fatherhood, father figures. But in the end, I think, man, we have to look at it this way. As a man, as a little boy, as a grown man, we have to be able to control our emotions, to make intelligent decisions, to be thoughtful in our process while we're trying to make these decisions, because in that case, that's the only way that we can be functional.
Right.
And that's it. And we good.
We good right there. Yeah. Y'all already know what it is, man. The Short Elijah Podcast. This was a gentleman's addition to y'all, man. Definitely. Y'all definitely need to share, comment,
man, share and like.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Please subscribe to the podcast page, the Short Elijah Podcast page. Y'all go ahead and put your inputs in this, man, because this is going somewhere, and y'all definitely want to put your input. Y'all definitely gonna go by it. You know what I'm saying? So we about to get out of here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
You gotta elevate. Yeah. You gotta elevate. Some people never change, never elevate. So strange. Never growing, stay the same. I can't be around you, gotta rearrange. Ain't tryna play you, but you ain't for the mission, you a fake dude. We be hot, you tryna stay.